All right, everybody, we are live again. Dynasty Mirror Search for Huru. Thank you so much for joining us. As we always do before we get started, we just want to thank you guys for the support. It really means a lot. All of our Karatbars partners who are tuning in, and even if you're not a Karatbars partner, you just support Search for Huru. Again, thank you so much for the support. Make sure you guys go to dynastymir.com. Again, go to dynastymir.com. Buy some merchandise, buy a book, buy a shirt. Fitzgerald shirt is on the way. It is on the way.
Looking
So
forward
this
to
is
it.
the Africa is the future shirt. So buy a shirt, buy some merchandise. We greatly appreciate it. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe as well. Again, like, share, and subscribe to the content. We have my brother on with us today. And I've been meaning to talk about this topic, but we're going to cover it today. We've been somewhat speaking on just inflation here in America. Now today in 2020, the $100 bill is now the new $20 bill. I repeat.
Nice subject. Nice subject. So
Yeah.
you tell me. Let me put that a little bit in action because I'm an illustrative gentleman. Good afternoon, everybody. So you mean to tell me 5 of these? Okay, 5 of these is what now used to be one of these.
If you don't believe me, go to the grocery store.
Oh, I believe you. I deal with it all the time. So let me get this straight. 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $100 bills. Okay, $100. Now is that.
Right.
You know what, dude? When I'm shopping in groceries, when I'm looking at groceries, I believe you. I realize it. I mean, I'll just use that groceries because we all have to eat.
Right.
We all have to eat, and so this thing with fresh food, which is much more expensive than preservative foods and much better for you.
Joe, if I can interject real quick, in Africa, it's the opposite. The fresh foods cost way less than going to the grocery store. To the point where I don't understand why anybody would go to a grocery store.
Why is it like that in Africa?
It's just because it's still the I guess the way things are ran. I mean, the model is you got the lady on the side of the road, or you go to a market and you buy fresh food, you buy fresh fruit. Like that's just you buy fresh meat. Like it's archaic. Like it doesn't make sense to me why anybody in Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, wherever, would go to a supermarket and buy processed food, which costs more than getting fresh food from a lady at a market or at a market.
So you're telling me, and obviously I'm betraying my American background. So you're telling me if I was over like in Nambia, or let's use your country, Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, so I would come out better just buying like 2-day portions of fresh food as opposed to going to the grocery store and buying like groceries for a week or two.
Yeah,
you would come out cheaper, and the food would be better.
Yes.
Wow.
You could go to a market and just get fresh food, for sure. No GMO, no preservatives, for pennies on the dollar, dirt cheap.
Fresh food is not pennies on the dollar. Fresh food, like if you get organic eggs or organic milk or organic lamb or salmon, that costs much more higher than the preservatives.
That's in America. That's America. I'm talking Africa. Wow. You get it penny on. In Africa, you go to a market and get fresh food, fresh meats, no preservatives, no GMO free, for dirt cheap, versus going to the supermarket. Here it's opposite. It costs more to eat healthier.
Okay, well, once again, you can see how, being I never traveled to Africa yet, and the mindset that I have over there, it's just kind of that's kind of hard to grab hold. No, it's not. Let me go back to my farming days, where when I was a kid growing up, and we could go butcher our own livestock. Take it to the smokehouse, Jimmy Smokehouse down in Dothan. Dress the meat, and just have it individual wrapped and placed in a deep freezer where we could cook it at our leisure. The same thing, we grew fresh vegetables. I like to say they kind of cost us pennies on the dollars too, because we grew in mass quality. Okra, corn, tomatoes, collard greens, watermelons, purple hub peas. I had picked enough peas, man, to last me a lifetime. I really have. Cutting okra, pecan trees. Well, yeah. So I guess you're right doing that. But being I left home at 18 years old, and I've been walking on these concrete streets since then. I guess I kind of lost my identity. Remember how that used to be back there. And that was back in the early 80s. In the early 80s, late 70s. So I guess things have changed a little bit. So we were eating organic, Prince. When you're on the farm, man, you eat organic before you even know what it is.
Right.
You don't even have a term for it. But yeah, we didn't seem to spend a lot in groceries at all. No, we didn't seem to. We didn't keep it in dairy cows, so we had to go get milk, for grandmother to make biscuits and all that kind of stuff. But we really didn't. Things have so changed. But then again, that's almost 40 years ago. So we're talking about the now. But how now is that just particular to you? You said in Africa, not
Africa.
So the whole continent runs on that basis.
Yeah, I mean South Africa is a little bit different, but for the most part, the whole continent runs, and that's how it operates.
Okay, so that means how is it with the cost of living? I mean, what okay, we put let me back up. We did a demonstration. We were saying that with the show that the $100 is the new 20. Okay, right. So how much would this money take me over there? I mean,
it'll take you far, much further. Like in Nigeria, you could rent a nice apartment for like $1,800 for the year.
Okay.
Nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath, $1,800 for the year. Nice apartment for $1,800 for the year.
Did you say a month?
No, I said year.
Okay. Sometimes things click, man, but then again, things click. I've heard you say that before, but now I just heard you say it. It really like went in my spirit when you said that. Okay. All right. So I could take my home-based business and my Karatbar business over there, and I can live like a demigod over there, as opposed to what I'm doing in Tampa for the same amount of money and effort. Because you just got to bring it, man. I mean, when I was outside doing some shopping and stuff, and my shopping, ladies and gentlemen, consisted mostly of just food. Good fresh quality stuff. I work out a lot, so I have to have proper replenishment for my body. So when I'm not talking about going out and getting a whole bunch of slacks, pants and stuff. I'm pretty cool. I'm just not that type of guy. But I notice things when I sit up there. I spend a lot of money on these things. More so, man, I'm spending a lot of money, and I don't think I'm getting all that much, Brent.
No, of course not.
I'm dropping $80 here, $60 here, $100 here. I'm not getting all that much.
Well, I told you I went to Kroger. I think it was this past weekend or weekend before last. Here goes the receipt right here. I spent $78 here. Hold on. Here goes the receipt, you guys. Let me show you the receipt. Hold on. I spent $78. This is all I got. I walked out with only 2 bags.
$78. That's all you did? Here go one right here. For Walmart. I think that's down there about $170, and I got a 20 off of there. So really $150. And I bought a couple things for my mom. That she likes and stuff like that.
Look how small this receipt is. And I only spent about
$70. Well, this is a little bit longer, man. This is $150. And got some grapes and some man. Shoot, dude. You know what? Here's what I need to do. Here's what we need to do, Prince, and we'll get to our subject a little bit later. We need to walk in, say like we get this budget, and we need to walk in like this. $60. leave the credit cards home, leave the debit cards home. This is what we make everything work in. Because this too easy to swipe.
Mm-hmm.
Too easy to swipe. So I'm going to have to strongly seriously consider doing that. Just okay. You got to put your $100 in there. That has to last you for the week. I mean,
Right.
and so where I can save more money as far as what I'm doing. But then again, you get you ladies and gentlemen hear us talk about Karatbars. You hear us talk about our business. You hear us talk about residual income. But please don't miss a big point. Just because we have a global team and we have a successful Karatbar team, we're getting paid in euros and we're helping people make money. We still feel those prices.
Right.
I mean, we still feel those prices. It's not like it's not like the spigot is just on so much to like, hey, it doesn't matter. I mean, and there are people who are doing much better for us in within the Karatbars business and their own gold franchises, as Prince Amir was saying, and getting paid every week in euros. They still feel it. I mean, just because you got it, you don't want to like, man, my God, that stuff is kind of expensive, But when we come on here talking, we're just talking about the necessities, food and housings and utilities, things that's necessary for you to run your operations. You notice how Prince Amir and I don't talk much about vacations. If anything, we don't talk about going to do ski trips and well, I don't like cold weather. That wouldn't be.
I don't either. Yeah.
Do it like doing go snorkeling like in the Bahamas. We don't talk about that. I mean, those things are nice and those things are important. Yes, we're just talking about food, healthcare, housing, utilities, being able to properly educate your children, things that everyone needs. And so thank God we have this vehicle, Karatbars, that allows us to create that residual income, allows us to make money and save money by acquiring gold, which is gold. Gold is money within itself. That allows us to operate a home-based business from all over the world in 149 countries using a computer and cell phone. We're grateful for that, but we're still looking to keep expanding that. I mean, Prince Amir has put it better than anyone I've heard. Your side hustle is going to be your hustle. What I mean by side hustle? Well, side hustle is slang for having another income stream coming to your house besides your job. Obviously you got your main thing, but you have another income stream besides your job. I have my youngest brother. You probably already guys heard me talk about, very successful, extremely successful corporate attorney, but does very, very well. But he has created a side hustle. It's called Aspire Med Spa down here in the Tampa market, doing phenomenal. Phenomenal. Him and his business partner created that, and does everything from the to beautifying people with the the facials, the injections. I mean, it's incredible the revenue he earns from that. But at a man with his position, he could say like with both my brothers, they could say like, well, I'm comfortable what I am. I'm doing a great salary right here. My needs are right. My family's right. To pay for the college and got things put away, insurance thing. But they're not doing that, and that makes them very smart. Simply because if something happens with that job, they're gone. Fortunately, they have one of those jobs. It's almost like it's kind of isolated, Prince. One deals with the budget. One deals with the budget of a county right close to you. So all the the payouts. He directs that department. Very, very important department. The other one works with a major municipality. They're both able to work from home, and they still their lifestyle's not disrupted. Unfortunately, one of those same one of my brothers told me, that I called him. I could tell, something's going on with him. And he said to me, man, I got to do budget cuts. And he's from the same bloodline that I am. And so he feels for people because he has to make the decision, like who kind of loses their job or not. And so for a man who really cares about stuff, those could be a tough decision. But nevertheless, companies all over the world are doing this. So our platform, when we get on here, we're talking about Karatbars. What is Karatbars? Karatbars is the largest distributor of small gram gold increments in the world. It started in 2011 by Dr. Harold Constantine Seitz in Stuttgart, Germany. Now, so he believes, his mission statement is to free people from the cycle of debt. Okay, and free people from the cycle of debt. Now, how he does that is rather ingenious, right? You take this, and no, I'm not trying to floss or anything like this, just demonstration, but it is my mind. You take that right there and you exchange it into this. That's like a 0.1 gram of gold right there. Or you can exchange it into this. That's like a 1 gram gold card. Okay. You're not buying, you're exchanging this into this. This is going down, this is going up. And pretty soon, you keep doing that enough, you have acquired this. Okay, very important now. Now, back when I first got it, before I first started, I'm back around in January 2015, January 14, 2015, at 7:30, 17 degrees in Buffalo, New York. The same gold that you see me holding in my hand, that was going for somewhere about 11,000. I'm sorry, not 11,000, $1,160 per an ounce. I just checked the gold report today. And you can go to goldprice.org, goldprice.org. You might want to bookmark that website. And that same gold right down that you see me holding in my hand, now for an ounce of that is like $1,740. So therefore, my wealth went up just by holding this. Okay. Now, it is free to open up your gold savings account, and everybody, bar none, everyone ought to have a free gold savings account. You have checking accounts, right? Yeah, you have RRAs, you have Roths or 401ks, and many other vehicle instruments. Why don't you have a gold savings account? Why don't you have something that your money is actually going up with very, very limited risk? Now, practically no risk, because gold is what backs money. Gold is money. Gold is what backs fiat currency. But once again, gold is money. Okay, now you can register to join for free by simply clicking on to Prince Dinas Amir's website affiliate link. It's going scroll down at the bottom, like reminds me like a stock ticker, And so you fill out the registration form. It takes about 7 minutes. And once you fill that out, you're going to see it's complete. Karatbars are going to send you an email. To the email you register in, you click on to verify your account, and then instantly you're in business. When you have your own home-based business, which everyone needs just to minimize their tax breaks. For one thing, you have your home-based business. You have a free multi-million-dollar software package for your website that you don't have to pay a dime for. And you get to building your team. We all start at zero. But as people start acquiring gold and building their own gold savings account, guess what? You get a percentage of that. That's called leverage. So Prince Amir and I have been successful. We didn't buy into like having they gave us like 1,000 affiliates or 500 affiliates when we started. We had to build from scratch. Okay. But as we started sharing this, and as people started getting their accounts. Now, why people want to get their accounts? Because they already see what's happening too financially. People all around the world are looking to better their positions for them and their family, and they know that these jobs is simply not the way to do it. So they know they need the importance to have their own home-based business, and plus they can see with the brick and mortar businesses, that's a physical building that you go to and you make your living at. They see that those are under assault. Meanwhile, other people are looking at what the internet is doing. The internet is growing by leaps and bounds, because you're able to, you don't necessarily have to have a building. Okay. B, you don't necessarily have to have employees. You know, when you're starting out initially. Jeff Bezos, for Amazon, he started off in his basement. I mean, it's things like that. I'm sorry, in his home office. He started out doing that. Hewitt Packard started off in the basement. So, and then they said start building these web presence, then they started, acquiring mega buildings to what you see that Jeff Bezos and eBay and all the companies are what they are now. Okay, and then another thing, you're gonna get paid in euros once you get your business packet. Karatbar pays you in euros. Why euros? Because it's a European company. The euro is the currency of Germany. And then the other thing that you can also do, you can also, in the event of your death, you can leave your business. You can leave your business to your dependents, and your wife, your children, and you can leave a financial legacy for your estate, which is very, very important. So I see Prince Amir has some slides pulled up right.
Yeah. I think I got this thing to work finally.
Okay.
So.
And Prince, you want to introduce what you're getting ready to do right now?
Yeah. So this is the presentation that we use for people who are interested in Karatbars. This is the presentation that we utilize. So hopefully this thing won't crash on me, because the reason why I kept disappearing for a second, because it kept crashing. So let's just see what we got here. Hopefully we can hear the sound. You want me to play the videos too, Fitzgerald, or?
Not really. You can just go ahead and explain it from far as like that, Mr. Delco, during the interest of time. You can go, or if you like, you can. I'll be the navigator, but you do a phenomenal job, man. So you got this.
Okay. All right. So this is our presentation. I mean, that we use for Karatbars. So what we want to do, we want to make this more interactive. Well, when me and Fitzgerald come on, we already are interactive, but it's just a lot of people still have questions. And me personally, I don't like to overcomplicate it.
Hold up for a second, Prince. I got to interrupt. I see Mr. Michael Delco is chimed in, and so Mr. Delco is my sponsor. So I saw a comment around there. So I definitely want to acknowledge Mr. Delco for what he has done for the both of us. Mr. Delco is the reason all this whole thing has got going. He introduced this to me January 14th. 2015, 7:30, 17 degrees in Buffalo, New York. He was the one who got me started. I in turn got restarted Denise Stephens. Denise Stephens in turn sponsored Diane Samir, and here we are. So, Mr. Delco, I appreciate you. You get a chance to like to give a few words, man. We promote you, just as much as this thing. So, well, Diane, go ahead and continue, man. And let me also say this. Now, this teaching system right here is the product out of the mind of Mr. Ty and Valerie Best. Mr. Ty and Mrs. Valerie Best, a genius in this type of business. Now, Wealth Builders, the name is synonymous of what we do. It helps you build wealth. The name says it all. Okay, so we have a teaching system. Now, this whole presentation right here, you can find on wealthbuildersworldwide.net. It's primarily for affiliates. But this is how we talk. So everything that we're saying right now, how to build your business, how to structure your business, how to grow your business, how to profit from your business, everything is in black and white by way of the internet. So and Mr. Best, although he could charge us a subscription, and I'm not joking, he could charge us a subscription for like $350 a month, and that would be generous for the type of information that he has put out there and through the leaders like that, and so easily. But he gives this away free, just like it's free to sign up your account at Karatbars and everything. Also, I want to point out with this teaching system, there are over 1 million affiliates in Karatbars. Wealth Builders is actually a group. Within Karatbars. There are other groups right there, so all of us doing the same thing. But that over 15 of the top money earners in all the world of Karatbars come out of Wealth Builders. 15. It's going to be higher than that. And so and one thing before Mr. Mayor continues, um, one of the goals, and check this out, and I know not getting ready to stutter what I'm saying. One of the goals of Mr. Harold Sykes is to create 20,000 millionaires within the next 3 years through Karatbars. 20,000. I'll be one of them. But this is how fast this thing is growing right here. So that's just a little introduction for this great company, as far as what we do. When I saw Mr. Delco came on, it kind of like short circuited me, and I went a whole nother way because I had so much respect for this man for what he has done for my life. Mr. Delco, thank you. And Prince Amir has sat down with him, so you could tell he could definitely tell him he's the real deal. And so Prince Amir, go ahead and get started with this phenomenal presentation. Talk to us.
Okay. All right. So here we go. So what we do? We'll start from the beginning. What's your plan? Well, here we go. Here's what we do. All right. Register for a free gold accumulation account. So my affiliate link is in the chat room. Sign up as an affiliate. It's in my link is in the chat room. It's also on the description, and it's also, you'll see the ticker at the bottom of the video. Sign up as an affiliate, and I will get back to you, and we'll get you guys up and running. All right. You're going to save in 24 karat 99.9 pure gold. All right. People are asking, is the gold real? The gold is real. Okay.
Real.
Share with others how to do the same thing. Okay. Hey, do you look for additional ways to earn income? Do you keep your income options open? Earn residual income as the team duplicates. So, as I always say, when we go through me and Fitzgerald go through our presentation. All right. You are going to acquire a package. All right. With that package, you're going to get some gold, and you're going to get your franchising rights. All right. So when you have your franchising rights, or when you have your franchise, the objective is to grow your franchise. So how do you do that? Share with others on how to do the same. Okay. They come on, they either acquire a franchise through you, or they acquire gold through you, and that's how you earn your residual income. Nothing is mandatory. So again, once you pay that one-time fee, there's no monthly upkeep. There's no yearly fee. You pay that one-time fee, and that's it.
What is the fee you're referring to, Mr. Mayor?
So you have 4 different packages. You have a bronze, silver, gold, and VIP. So with each package, you're going to acquire some gold, and that fee is for you to have your franchise, the upkeep to your back office, access to wealth builders. Basically the tools needed so you can be successful. That's what you're paying for with that once you acquire that package.
Okay.
The number one millionaire secret: exchange declining paper dollars into the world's best tier 1 appreciating asset, gold. So again, gold is an asset. What's your plan? Where are you in life? Where are you in your life right now? Where would you like to be in the future? If you keep doing for the next 10 years what you did the last 10 years, will you reach your goals? For many of you, the answer is no. The truth is, we don't have enough time to keep doing what we've been doing. Absolutely right. This is the Matrix timeline. Go to school, get a job. Hopefully you retire and have enough money and savings to live comfortably once you retire. There you go. And the topic today fits in with this statement. You can't outwork an exponential inflation with a linear income. You can't. Like we said, $100 is the new $20. $100 bill is the new $20 bill in 2020. So you working the traditional job, you're not going to outpace inflation. You don't have enough time to keep doing the same thing.
Time goes by very quick.
Yes. Ty Best, the Dream Chaser Manifesto, founder, CEO, Wealth Builders Worldwide. Go out and get it, you guys. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. That's why network marketing, the concept of it, is so phenomenal. It's just, again, finding the right vehicle. And that's where Karatbars comes in. Our fearless leader, Michael Dalco. If you don't find out what real money is, you'll work until you die. Anything that is defined as money must be a store of value. It must store your labor. It must be worth as much or more in the future as it is today.
Hey, Mr. Mir, can you hold that point right there? Now, I don't want to gloss over that. This was said by Mr. Delco, and it's 100% right. It could go down as one of the greatest financial statements in the 20th century. Okay, it must store your wealth in order for something to be find money. Must store your wealth, ladies and gentlemen. This paper does not store your wealth. Well, Mr. Fitzgerald, how can you make such a foolish statement? It's not foolish at all. We've already said that $100, what we have right here is now this. $100 bills, $100 now is the new 20, and it's going to. Now, why is that? Because stuff keeps necessarily going up. Yes. Component called inflation. Other words, it takes me more of these to have the same purchasing power than I used to. Okay. Now, so that's not storing wealth. Paper doesn't store your wealth, but the scenario I gave with gold, putting your money in physical gold. I repeat again. When I came in about it in January 14, 2015, gold was traded somewhere about $1,160 per an ounce. That was good. What's even better, June 24, 2020, here at 2:10 p.m. over here down there in Tampa, Florida, the same gold that I acquired is now $1,740 per an ounce. Question, which one stored value? Does that cash still have the same purchasing power today that it had back in 2015? The answer is obviously no. So therefore, paper does not qualify as money. Gold qualifies because it is going up. It's storing my value. So I can't get that. Said enough. Prince Amir, thank you for allowing me to do a beeline there, and please continue.
Okay, 4 keys to building wealth: create residual income, accumulate appreciating assets, outrun inflation, utilize the advantage of the tax code. Taxes, your biggest expense. Again, guys, with Karatbars, you'll have your own business, so you could write off much more than if you had a traditional job.
Prince Amir, please back up to the slide there with the four bars. Okay, let's take our time with this. Now, I'm trying to read the little text right here. Okay, what is your tax liabilities? Now, let's focus on the left side of the quadrant right there, and you're going to see E. And I think it says you have a job, you're taxed like 40%. Okay, and so 40% of your money is going out in tax. So, okay, you earned $100 per day. You have $100. 40% of that, $40. You only bought $60 home to do with your bills and everything else. Is that right? Okay. Well, it all depends on your perspective. Now that's the employee quadrant. Now and you can find this from Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. Now up under that we have the S quadrant. S quadrant stands for self-employed. Self-employed is nothing but you actually own a job. Okay. Now with and so you can actually pay 60% in your tax liability. It seemed like it would be lower. 60%. Far as with that, your taxes. In other words, you have the same $100. Now all of a sudden, because you went down and you decided to own a business or own a job, now all of a sudden you start off with $100. And so by the time you get done with $60, you're the 60% of that. Okay, you have $40. Okay, this is real numbers. Okay, now the second one over there on the right side, this is where Karatbars automatically puts you. And this is why one of the reasons why we're so ecstatic about this. Now, B stands for business. You have a system that creates wealth. Very, very important. Either you're going to be working in someone else's system to create wealth, or you're going to be working on your own system that creates wealth for you and your family. The choice is yours. So in business quadrant, look, let's see what we're seeing. All of a sudden, the taxes went down 20%. You know, down. I mean, 20% of that he's paying in taxes. So in other words, you got the same $100, 20%. I take 20 out of that, pay my taxes. I still got $80 of purchasing power, as opposed to the unemployed $60. As opposed to the self-employed, it's just so it's starting to get real cool, because you're leveraging a business. You're leveraging it. What do you mean by leverage, Fitzgerald? You're getting paid off the efforts of others in addition to your own. Okay, so that's a powerful concept right there. And then finally, the stage where I'm moving to, and I want to get to, period, because I don't want a brick and mortar business again. I want to go to the I quadrant. The I quadrant is the investor. You're investing in other people's projects. You're leasing your money out. You're putting this money to go to work for you, and it's bringing you back a pretty sizable return, depending on what you're putting into that. So you see, an investor quadrant, you can practically put your taxes at zero. Fitzgerald, that can't be true. Amazon made about let's say like about 7 billion, I believe, in 1 quarter. But I could have my numbers off, but they didn't pay any taxes off of that. Well, no, how's that possible? They produce. They're the one that create the structure and stuff like that. So naturally, they're going to get tax benefits off. They can, they're going to get money off because they're out there creating the jobs. As a matter of fact, states will give them a huge tax break just to put their company there. That's the place you want to be. You want to be either on the B quadrant as a business owner that you leverage, that you have something that you leverage, or you want to be in the investment quadrant. Now, putting your money, by you deciding to register your free gold affiliate account, with Karatbars, instantly you are on the right side of the graph. You're in the B quadrant, and you can easily move to investment project. Why? Because you have a system of leverage. You see, ladies and gentlemen, Prince Amir, and along with myself, along with Mr. Delco, it's not just us. See, it's not just us working for our income. I'll use me to be example and spare my other associates, that they keep their business. With me, I have a small Karatbar business. Okay, about around the world, about 12,000 affiliates. I run it from home. I run it with a smartphone and a computer all around the world. That includes Australia, that includes Switzerland, that includes the Caribbean, that includes Canada. And that's a small business. And now when I say leverage, okay, I have business partners, like I like to call them, business partners like Prince Amir and many other people listening on the streams. Okay, so when they decide to set up their home-based business, they don't work for me. They work for their they're not my employees, and I'm not their boss. But yet, because they happen to set it up through my network, or through your network, should I say, you get a percentage of everything that they do. Now, if some people think that concept is archaic, it's one of the greatest business concept it is. Leverage the efforts of other people. J. Paul Getty, an oil tycoon at the start of the century here in the United States, he said, "I'd rather have 1% of 100 men's efforts than 100% of my own." That's why when the CEO of your company, that's why they can make 3,000 times much as the average worker, because they're getting paid from the janitor, they're getting paid for the sales rep, the human resources, the lawyers, everybody. Because he's getting a percentage of that. That's why you never see them, in unemployment lines. That's why some of them get like, 6 figures a month in retirement, while you're trying to figure out, how you're going to buy between food and medicine. Very important that you understand this. And so Karatbars instantly, by registering your free Karatbar account, and definitely by acquiring a package, you're automatically on that right side, which is going to greatly minimize your taxes, put more wealth into that. This is probably one of the most important slides of the whole presentations. Please continue, Prince.
Okay. Learn how you can start a simple and biblical business with Karatbars from home. Financial security, financial independence, hedging in times of crisis, free customer and affiliate accounts. Karatbars answers all four keys: create residual income, accumulate appreciating assets, outrun inflation, utilize the advantage of the tax code. Karatbars International. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that, you guys. Let me scroll back up. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. Here we go. Karatbars International. Founded in 2011, international shipping to more than 149 countries, specializing in the production and sales of high quality gold products in small transaction friendly weights. CEO founder Harold Seitz, who owns gold, has always money. My mission is to produce the highest quality gold available in the market, make it easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world at a price point everyone can afford. My goal is that Karatbars helps millions find financial freedom from the current system of debt. The experts all agree. JP Morgan, gold is money, everything else is credit. Alan Greenspan, gold is always accepted. Here's our goal: secure. Each cash gold card is equipped with a black light authentication feature on the front. Physical, this is physical gold, not an ETF. It can be stored for free or shipped to you. Digital, it can be used like a digital currency to purchase within our ecosystem. Convertible, cash gold can be exchanged for cash within the ecosystem without having it shipped home to you. Here's why we get gold. 1920, $645 for 1 kilogram of gold, and you could have bought this old Plymouth. I don't know what kind of car that is. It's an old school car. Year 2020, 1 kilogram of gold is worth $40,000, and now you can buy a Ford, I guess a Fiesta. Oh no, Ford. I don't know what that is. Ford something. SUV. Here we go. Groceries. Oh God. $20 in 1998, what you can get. $20 in 2005, what you can get. $20 in 2020, what you can get.
That's true.
That is true. This right here would be about $100. Would be probably more than $100. This right here would be about $150.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. 1 gram of gold. In 1971, 1 gram of gold would buy this much of bread. In 1971, $1 would buy this much bread. Today, 1 gram of gold will buy this much bread. $1 will buy this much bread.
Well, not one slice, right?
Well, that's 2 slices. They still got it's the cheap bread. You might as well. You better off eating wood.
Well, you said 2 slices, man. They tell me if I go down the Subway, man. That explains the grocery crisis. What I was talking about. Please continue, Prince Amir.
All right. Leverage exponential growth, group economic strategy. J. Paul Getty, I would rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. Absolutely. Disclaimer, we are not a financial advisors. This presentation is not designed to give financial advice. The following examples show calculations for illustration purpose only and is not a guarantee of income. Corporate headquarters again. Save, share, and earn. Karatbars affiliate program, multiple payment options. Unilevel system, free position. Unilevel bonus up to 6% to affinity. Save goal for yourself and share with others how they can do the same. You will be compensated monthly through our Unilevel compensation plan to affinity. Get a free account, sponsor at least 5 people who do the same to maximize the Unilevel compensation plan. Dual team system. Choose a business package, opens additional streams of income. Guys, this is your franchise. Multi goal package. Choose a package, save goal for yourself, share business with others, get paid, and teach your new partners to duplicate. Guys, let's keep it simple. This right here is the process. When people ask, well, what exactly is Karatbars? This is it right here. Choose a package, franchise, save goal yourself. I mean, if you're going to be telling others to save goal, you might as well save some yourself. Just makes sense. Share the opportunity with others. Do you keep your income options open? Do you look for additional ways to earn income? Get paid and teach your new partners how to do the same thing. There it is. That's Karatbars in a nutshell. Dual team system. All right, so these are the different packages. So this is what I want right here.
Yeah, you won that. One of 16 people around the world in Karatbars, and you won that free package. Man, boy, let me hold something.
All right, direct commission. Let's see here. So this is the commission structure. Generation bronze, silver, gold, or VIP. First 10%. Right. So that's you're gonna get 10% of whoever you bring in personally of that package. Correct. Is that correct, Fitzgerald?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Okay. Generation second, 3%. So the person, okay, so the person you brought in, whoever they brought in, you get 3% of that package price. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Generation 3, 2%. But now with the VIP, it goes down 8 levels, correct?
Well, yes, with the payout, it goes down like that. I'm thinking at least about 7 levels. I'm thinking, and plus you're getting paid in gold especially with that multi-pack at 7, which is definitely the one to have. And then, but that doesn't.
Okay, yeah. So this is the gold package. Okay, so this is not.
Yeah, this is a multi-package gold package that you have where you're getting paid in both in gold and euros. So you could easily recoup your costs on that with some work relatively in a short period of time. Prince Amir, you're doing that.
Mm-hmm. Dual team bonus. $180,000 dual team payouts per week maximum.
Okay, 180,000. Please don't just blow over that. Okay, let's just say if you had the lowest package, so it's like a bronze package, which we recommend at least a silver, and we can get in that in another stream. Let's say you have and then you get a dual team payout. Dual team payout is for people who have packages. Every time someone acquires any of the products, and with Karatbars, like the gold you saw me holding up, the cash gold, the physical gold right here. This is like the crypto blockchain phone from Karatbars. We also have the computer, ATM, gold coins. Anytime of those products, they produce a unit value to them. And so you have 2 teams in the world of Karatbars, and only 2 teams, a right team and a left team. So when people start acquiring products for themselves, not for you, and the products are assets, so they're going to be jacked about that, and other people start acquiring it. So when you have 25 units on one side, 50 units on another side, you actually get a dual team payout. Well, for my example, with a bronze business package, you would get paid 40 euros. A silver business package, you get paid 50 euros every time a dual team occur. Gold business package, you would get paid 60 euros every time the dual team payout occurs. And like Mr. Delco, Prince Amir, and myself, we're VIP. So every time that happens with us, we get paid 80 euros. But I want to use just for example to show you exactly what you got in your hand, because it took me some time to figure it out. Okay, it says you could get 180,000 dual team payouts a week. 180,000. Let's just say if you just acquired a bronze package, for example, 180,000 times 40. Somebody can do the math. That's what you can make on a week. 180,000 times 40.
180,000.
I mean, it's mind-boggling. You think about that. It's 180,000.
7,200,000.
Say again.
7,200,000.
Okay, now if you have a VIP, double that. Okay, and so it's mind-boggling, you know, as far as what you could do right there. So Prince Amir, that was just a little illustration processes, you know, as far as what we're trying to say, what the potential that this thing is due. Many people ask, you know, how much can you make and what is, and my answer to that simple question is as much as you want.
All right, so multi-goal packages give you 100% of direct commission, unit level bonus, matching bonus, 7+ income opportunities, 5 commissions per month, weekly in a dual system and monthly in a unilevel system. All commissions direct to your own personal Karatbars MasterCard. Matching bonus.
Critical graph. Prince Amir, concentrate on package 7, which you have.
Right.
Okay. Now this is right here is showing for us what the levels are. Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I know we're giving out some information. This is primarily like a teaching that Prince Amir would give for that they give you know, for affiliates. But you know, when people want to know what it's about, okay, these for numbers and factual folks like myself, okay, this is what it's about. All these trainings are done on wealth builders. Every day we have a presentation training every day from at 12 p.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. Eastern United States time. There we have incredible presenters that are presenting all this to the nuts and bolts. And as far as with that, you plus some wealth builders, this presentation is on there. In other words, we have teaching systems that constantly keep going over the information. All you do is simply get plugged in. That's what we say, plugged in. That's coming a part of the wealth builder system where you know what to do, with your business, because it is a business. And then you actually plug your team into it where they know what to do without necessarily having to call you. And this is how you're going to grow your wealth. Now, Prince Amir, package 7, which I'm really, really excited about because I want to get one of those myself. Pumping my cash goal to do it. Now, in the blue, you see it has 7 levels in far as with that package. Now, what are the numbers? What are those numbers in the blue? Is that 1.4 grams?
Correct.
Okay, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a game changer. Now, so as other people, when you have that package, other people are acquiring gold far as with there, they are in multi-package as far as like that. For 7 levels, you're getting 1.4 grams of gold all the way down. Now, what I mean by levels, okay, let me explain. Let me go ahead and give an example here. Senior founder, Wealth Builders, Mr. Tybes. He sponsors a gentleman by the name of Nate Hines. That's the first level. Nate is on the first level. Mr. Nate Hines sponsors Mr. Michael Delco. Mr. Delco's second level. Mr. Delco sponsors Fitzgerald Stephens. So I'm on Mr. Best's third level. Fitzgerald Stephens sponsored Denise Stephens. Denise Stephens sponsored Prince Dinas Amir, who's on the 5th level. Prince Dinas Amir sponsored Mr. DeMarco Davis. 6th. Mr. DeMarco Davis sponsors Miss Denise Graham out of Mississippi, 7th level. Because of that package right there, that the package holder right there will get 1.4 grams of gold every time we acquire one of those multi packages. He doesn't even know us probably. I mean, he knows me. Mr. Best knows me, obviously, and everything. But you know, I mean, you're talking to a man with over 100,000 affiliates in his organization. Imagine what that number just said. Okay, so this is what we call about the leverage of duplication, taking you back to the map where it said you have a business or you're on the investor and you're on the right side of the quadrant. If this doesn't put you on the right side of the quadrant, I don't know what it is, know what it does. Now what makes this significant? Okay. If something happens with one of Prince Amir's affiliates, he still has a whole gargantuan team who is still producing. But if Mr. Amir has a regular job and something has that job, he's trying to figure out how he's going to sell chicken dinners to raise his mortgage. Now, and you know, but you get the example. It's something if he's fired, that job moves and stuff like that, and he doesn't have that leverage and it's all upon him. Forget the fact that he was making six figures. That doesn't count. You know, but if he loses that income, he loses that income is gone. But if you're leveraged, if you're also have a wealth system that's bringing money into your home, if one person stops, you know, you still have thousands more, like in my case, and many other people I've never met. You don't have to met them. You know, do you look for ways to make more income? And then they're talking to people who talking to people who talking to people. The product is gold, ladies and gentlemen. The product is gold. What's the worst thing going to happen? You have a whole bunch of gold in your garage, you know. And so that is a very significant thing right there. That's building your wealth, Prince Amir, you did an excellent job. We you know, far as what like that, far as what you're doing right now. Now the main thing, people, it's for you to take action. Take action. There's so much money money that Mr. Sykes has put in this. You know, it's practically incalculable. You know. Now I want you to stop right there. Go that first slide right there. Okay, that's my sponsor, Mr. Delco, who was just talking. Okay, so click back on that slide, Prince Amir. Now the other incentives you get, the long-term incentives. You know, that was the Mercedes-Benz C-Class that he won, that him and his wife, Miss Manisha Delco, won. Or you see down in there has 40,000 euros of gold. Mr. Delco took the 40,000 euros of gold instead of the car. Imagine that, because the car that he bought flat out cash with his earnings from Karatbars is actually a better vehicle than that one. Just incentives like this for helping other people build wealth. And that C class can go up to it can be an E class. That's the one I want to get. And then you can also get an S class. You can also win like a 750,000 euro villa built for you anywhere in the world with the deed in your hands. These are the incentives that Mr. Sykes have going in there. And so the other things, you know, if we talk about that, the handbag up there to start with the right top, the handbag, the Mont Blanc pen, the gold bracelets, the Rolex watch. Mr. Delco and his wife also won that. Mr. Best and, you know, many affiliates have won that. And, you know, so it's doable. Those are the three tiers of cars, and finally the villa for what we're going for, you know. And so you know, it's a matter of perspective, setting your goals and going out there and helping other people set their goals, and all that. This too can be yours. You know, it's a great perk. That's in addition with your gold and your euros and the relationships and the business relationship you're going to create over the world. So that's the type of company we follow here. And Prince Amir, you can go down to that other slide. Okay, this talks about our payment system. We get paid on a MasterCard, a Karatbars MasterCard.
Yeah, that's changing. So I kind of want to skip.
Yeah, in our euros, but for the interest of time, Prince Amir, I'm going to get ready to do a close on this. And here,
okay, go ahead.
And then and so this is now there's a whole lot more. The opportunity that Karatbars offers is absolutely incredible. You know, I've never seen anything like it. And I've been living on God's earth for 55 years. You know, I have the college degree, University of Alabama grad, with my degrees in international advertising. I have the thing there close to 25 years of the sales, marketing, human relations experience. Prince Amir is a college grad at the University of Georgia up in Athens. Your degree doesn't guarantee your success. I used to believe it does. It doesn't. Your actions and the proper vehicle that you align you with and your worth ethic guarantees your success. Now, what makes Karatbars so unique? You can have a global business. All you have to do is be 18 years or older. You don't have to have any special license. You don't have to have any special certifications. You don't have to have any of that. All you simply do is register your account for free, okay? And start get your business packet, start saving in gold, help other people, save in gold, and you can get compensated for that, and so with no cap on your income. You have an e-commerce business, which is absolutely critical in the day and age that we live in, because as this coronavirus keeps shutting down brick and mortar businesses, unemployment claims will continue to increase. We're looking at numbers practically getting ready to rival the Great Depression. That's just in this country. Well, I guess we have affiliates that can tell us the same thing in Australia and all around the world. So what are you going to do? There is no such thing as a good job. I was saying that way before this stuff happened. Prince Amir and I have been talking the same talk on this way for a year now, as far as this. But what are you going to do? You need to create a business. You need to get ahead of this stuff before it catches up with you, and finally, my philosophy is simple. If you don't make moves, moves will be made on you. Okay. Now, if you're already in this, if you're already a part of Prince Amir's team, or you're another Karatbar affiliate, get back to the person who showed you this video. Register under them, not necessarily Prince Amir. If you're looking and you're one of my contacts, well, call me and I'll give you my link. If Mr. Delco shared this to you, register with him. Okay, so there's plenty of thing to go around. But if this is the first time you're hearing this information from Prince Dynas Amir, go ahead and set up your free account. He's going to give you a call after you register. He's going to turn you over to me. I'm going to plug into Wealth Builder, show you how to maneuver your site. Prince Amir will give you my phone number, and then let's go ahead and do great things together. Because you know what? You have to move like your financial future depends upon it, because it does. Mr. Right. Amir, absolutely incredible presentation, man. You did great for the first time. Hey, man, you're knocking out the park. But I appreciate all you do. Appreciate you bringing excellent content to people. Definitely like to appreciate Mr. Delco for chiming in. And many other affiliates I'm seeing over there, some that we're familiar with. And so you guys just enjoy the rest of your day. Take action, and just do what you need to do to secure your family. 149 countries have already said yes, for those of you who like to do research. 149 out of possible 190 plus countries are involved with Karatbars. So they've already taken us through a fine-tooth comb. Okay. FedEx is who delivers our gold. MasterCard, who pays our euros to us. And there are over 1 million Karatbar affiliates currently in the business right now. Company's been established since 2011, debt-free. Close to 20,000 people a month are coming a part of this team. And I personally, in my heart of hearts, I personally believe some of the largest income earners in all the world of Karatbars have not even gotten in yet. They've not even registered account, haven't even heard about it. What if you bring them in? What if they come in you? Do you know you're two people away? Two people, the right two people, one on your left side and one on your right side, for being totally financial free. Just two people. Or you're going to talk to more than that, but just the right two. And that's all it takes. So you just go out there and start building for you as opposed to someone else. It's not going to interfere with your job. You're working when you want.
All right.
I built this thing while I was working on the job. As many of the affiliates have. Now, there are some exceptions. Mr. Delco, for example, he walked away from a 6-figure mortgage banking job in 103 days off a silver packet. But the man had a great team. You could do the same thing, provided you're willing to call about 300 people a month. How bad do you want it? Okay, and so we're all it is just an opportunity. We will help you, we will support you, and stuff. So we appreciate you guys. I mean, I like this. And Prince Amir, if you don't mind, man, we want to give more of this type of presentation, and we could tell our stories. We could talk about the cost of living and things like that. We want to give people like enough about what it's about. People have been hearing a lot like what it's about, and some people like you and I, man, they need to see. They need to see facts and everything else like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, you enjoy your afternoon. Once again, Prince Amir, incredible presentation, man. Much respect to you, and you certainly are one of the leaders within Karatbars, and I mean that all sincerity. I think you're going to have over 600 people sponsored by the end of the week. I think somewhere I looked at the numbers, it's like 589, something ridiculous like that.
Right.
So I think you should hit 600 by the man. You should hit 600 by the end of the day. Yeah. 600 people personally sponsor. Incredible accomplishment. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Again, affiliate link is in the chat room. Click on the affiliate link. It's also on the screen and will be in the description. Click on the affiliate link, sign up as an affiliate, and we will get you guys up and running. Also, make sure you go to dynastamir.com. Go to dynastamir.com. Buy some merchandise, buy a book, buy some shirts, and like, share, and subscribe to the content, you guys. Until next time, Dynasty Amir, search for Huru. Peace.